Hey guys, Gym Reviewer here today. We're going to do a quick look at the top flat benches in my opinion. There are a lot of options out there, and obviously some are better than others. At the end of the day, you don't want to be benching on something like this and getting injured. So without further ado, let's get down to it. First option that a lot of people look at is on Amazon, trying to get gym equipment for good prices, good deals. I really wouldn't recommend this too much. This is kind of like really on a budget and you're just trying to get some workouts in. If you're looking to invest in a home gym and really start making gains, this $60 price point looks nice, but it's probably not your best bet. So I would try to steer clear of these Amazon options at this point. But for the budget gym, it's a good option. Next option, this is kind of the opposite side of the spectrum. This is the super expensive side. We're looking at roughly $300 for, some of the nicer options, and $245 for the bolt together. If you're already in the spectrum of 200 plus bucks, might as well go for the best. And this is kind of what Rogue advertises as, one of their better options. Now, being that it's Rogue, I'm actually not a fan of this bench. There are a lot of little things I don't like about it. One of them is like the look of the padding, stuff like that. It just doesn't look clean. I think this bench kind of looks like a Frankenstein bench compared to some of the other options on the market. Like it doesn't look that good in my opinion. I have heard that the pad can be quite good and so on. As an example. It also comes with the Thompson fat pad, which is a cool option if you're a bigger guy or you're trying to get that extra support. It's basically a wider pad. You can see here, a wider, thicker pad, 14.5 inches wide compared to the standard pad. What I'd go with is a competition fat pad. I'm not a big guy, so 12.5 inches wide is perfect. Now the only thing is, I would go with the shorty, because you want it around that 17-inch height. This isn't a true 17-inch height. It's 17.5 inches for the competition fat pad. But this is, in my opinion, this is what I'd get right here. The shorty monster bench with the competition fat pad. But I think there's a better option. I actually don't think that the Rogue option for flat benches is the best option on the market. I would go with the Rep Fitness FB5000. Okay, and they do have some more budget options. We'll get to them momentarily. But I do think that really the FB5000 competition flat bench in the narrow option is your best bet. I have two of these. I really like them. I have them in metallic black. You have a lot of color options. The clear coat does cost more money. As you can see, it's 70 more bucks. And the clear coat just means that you have basically steel that they grind up and add a pattern to it in a sense, and then coat it in a clear paint so that you can see the natural color of the steel. I'm a big fan of metallic black. I really like how it looks. And you do also have the wide option pad, the wide pad, which is $30 extra. And it gives you a total of 14 inches wide. As you can see here, the standard pad is 12 inches wide. And the wide pad is 14 inches wide. Now, I did tests. I did not like the wide pad. Again, I'm not a big guy. So it was too wide. Like I couldn't do everything I wanted to do for training using that pad. And the better option was the standard pad. So it's nice. It is about 4 inches thick, which is great. It feels really dense, really good. And the price point is what I love. For $210 with free shipping, not including tax, of course, you're getting possibly one of the top benches on the market. And to compare that bench to the Amazon bench, so $60 for $150 more, which is a lot of money, especially if you're on a budget. But if you can invest that extra $150, the difference between this and the Rep bench, I mean, you almost can't compare the two. This is on a whole nother level. It's like comparing a supercar or a really nice sports car to a beat up, car, which is good. Beat up cars get you where you're going, and this bench can get you where you're going. But if you want to go all the way and you want to go fast and you want to go hard, this is the bench for you. Now, another notable option is Griffin Fitness. They have a very similar bench to the Rep FB5000. I actually also have this one. It's currently coming in at $210, Previously, it was around, I believe, 100, in the mid 150s, 160s, or maybe even 170 after shipping and tax. But I pulled the trigger on this because Rep at the time did not have free shipping. Their bench was around $200 if I'm not mistaken, but the Griffin bench was around 150 or 160, and there wasn't free shipping, but there was free pickup. And I live in California, so to drive to California, it was almost a no-brainer. Or not to drive to California, drive to their HQ. We also have a video on that, the HQ tour. But to drive there was a no-brainer. I picked it up, got to meet the founders, CEOs of Griffin. Is really fun, really cool. But this is also a good option. They do have different handle style, and I actually did like the setup for their bench better than setting up the Rep PR 5000, the Rep FB 5000, sorry. FB stands for flat bench. PR stands for power rack, so sorry if I keep getting these mixed up. You know what I mean. We're talking about benches here. I do think this is a more refined version. It's just a cleaner look, less bolts. The Griffin, it does look pretty good, though, I have to say. I do like the fact that they put on these, the steel logos, and let's take a look at it right here. It does look pretty good. It looks beefy. I actually do like the plate right here. And it does add stability. The problem is, obviously, right now it's not in stock. Sometimes, just check their site out. We'll have links, hopefully, for all these products down below. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. A bench, you don't, once you buy one of these flat benches, you're pretty good. You're pretty set. And it's not like most people aren't buying another flat bench every year because, it's breaking or something like that if you buy it well from the beginning. So, yeah, it pays to make an investment now. We'll catch you later, guys.